Om Shanti. I'm audible.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's begin the session. Um, there's a little bit problem, so I cannot open my video. You can, if you want to share, you can use your video, but maybe I'm not visible to you.
Okay, ma'am.
So let's begin the session. Come into the sitting posture. Keep your back, neck straight, aligned. Gently close your eyes. Go into your asana. Observe the alignment. How's your back, your neck, your shoulder? Now, very slowly, go into your asana and move your attention towards natural breath. The breath which is going in and coming out. Just observe. Now, take a deep, long, slow inhalation for the Om. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Feel the vibration and sensation. Join your both palm. Rub your palm. Very slowly while blinking. Place your palm on the eyes and very slowly while blinking, looking at your palm, gently open up your eyes with a great smile and say Om Shanti. Om Shanti to all. So today we're gonna discuss about the saptdhatu. The chart is visible to you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, so write it down this chart, and when it's finished, let me know. Then I'll gonna explain. Guys, done?
Yes, ma'am.
Done.
Okay. So saptadhatu. Dhatu. Sapta means, if I'll write it down for you, the Sapta means seven, number seven. Dhatu you can take as a element, matter, or element. Saptadhatu. Seven types of what element? Body tissue element. So Sapt seven dhatu matter elements, bodily tissue element. Okay, your body. This is the part of the Annamaya Kosh. Annamaya Kosh. Annamaya Kosh. The Annamaya Kosh means the body which is made of the food. Anna means food. Kosh means your food body. Kosha, layer. Literal meaning of kosha is layer. So Annamaya Kosh. So your body tissue is the part, the seven types of Saptadhatu is the part of your Annamaya Kosh, made of the food. Ahar, Ahar which is composing the seven elements. So there is a procedure, and it is very important in order to understand the procedure, because if you understand this procedure and this procedure maintained correctly in our body, then it bring the balance in the tridosha. If this disturb, then it bring the imbalance in the tridosha. So your Agni, so your Mala, so your all the elements, even Saptadhatu, because it's a cycle, it's a circle. Tridosha balance, Agni balance, so Ahar would be absorbed. So what happened? Let's understand. Then you understand the cycle which maintain the our body healthy. We understand till now mitahar, that what how one should have it. Another procedure one should understand in order to maintain the fitness, maintain the health, or prevent many diseases. So Sapta Dhatu may play very crucial role. How these form first? So ahar, the food, one meal when you are taking it, you take one meal like for example breakfast. So breakfast, convert into the ras. Okay, ras. If I want to explain, rasa are two type. One is, first I have to rub it. So two type is ras. Ras, and it's not working. Cooked one, pakka ras. Pakka ras. Uncooked ras. Cooked ras, plasma, which you call in English. In Sanskrit, we call ras. So what happened? the food become uncooked rust first. Okay, when food converted your digestive juices, your Jatharagni, starting, converting the uncooked rust into the cooked rust. This procedure take uncooked rust become cooked one. It take 5 days. Okay, 5 days. When uncooked rust become cooked, it take 5 days. Okay, I'm talking about one meal here. This 5 days after cooked rust become rakt, the blood. This take another 5 days. Rakta, which means blood. So ras, the finest essence of the ras, cooked ras, make the rakt. When the ras fully absorbed, cooked rust, it takes 5 days. When it's become cooked rust, 5 days. After 5 days, fully absorbed and become cooked rust. Then finer essence of the ras become rakt, blood. Then another 5 days, rakt become mamsa, which means muscles. Mamsa. So finer essence of the rakt become mamsa. It will take another 5 days. Another 5 days. Then mamsa, the muscles, later on, finer, after 5 days, the procedure, finer essence of the mamsa become made, fat. It become fatty tissue. Made. Mamsa, pronunciation is also pay attention. Ras, rakt, mamsa, made, fat. Then another 5 days it will take to convert the made into asti. So finer essence of the made become asti, bone. Asti, bone. Your skeleton system formed. Asti. Then another 5 days it will take to make majja, bone marrow, red and the yellow one, both bone marrow. Asti, final essence of the asti, make majja. And then later on, another 5 days it will take to make shukra, reproductive fluids in male and female. Another 5 days it will take. So the final, the last food, the fat, finer things, the one meal becomes shukra. It takes 35 to the 40 days to absorb one meal fully in your body. 35 to 40 days, one meal would be absorbed fully. 35 to 40 days. And last is Shukra. That's why, you know, the masturbation, the brahmacharya play very important role even in Ayurveda because you cannot waste that energy because last thing your food is, making Shukra, and that is very precious because it is most important part of our body in order to bring the new generation, and that shukra has to be utilized in the, like, you cannot waste just for having the sexual pleasure because that you have to create the new world. So it's the biggest responsibility, the karma. Remember when we talked about the four purpose of the human being. In this, physical desire is also the part, but another part of the karma, the kam, that is creating the new generation. That is the biggest responsibility on the human being. So people shouldn't waste their reproductive energy because your body, you know, your body doing lots of hard work to make it this reproductive fluids in your body, which important to create the new world. We cannot waste, we cannot just waste here and there. That's why brahmacharya is important, because by maintaining the brahmacharya, you can bring the new generation. Brahmacharya is not like not boycotting yourself to producing the children, but actually you are more responsible towards this action, the biggest action of the human being. So Ayurveda also talks about it. So anywhere, if this procedure is disturbed, what happened? We start overeating. So uncooked procedure rest, because we eat 3 times or multiple times or more many times. Overeat it, your Jataragni would not be, uh, because when we have imbalance of the three dosha, your Jataragni would be imbalance. That is Vikrit Agni, Vikrit Agni, imbalance Visham, Tishna, or Mandagni. If you are having it, your uncooked ras would not be fully cooked ras, and so your rakt would not be become, and then its affect the mamsa, meda, asti, majja, shukra. Everything is affected. That's why Jataragni is very much important to make the, because saptdhatu is everywhere. In this Agni, we require the Agni. Agni play very important role. Even ahar become ras, one kind of Agni is playing role. Ras become Rakt, another Agni, another level of the absorption is going. Another Agni. Then Rakt become Amsa, another Agni playing role. So Ras Agni, Rakt Agni, Mamsa Agni, Med Agni, then Med Agni becoming converting Asti Agni, then Asti Agni make Majja, Majja Agni make Shukra. So different 7 types of Agni here playing role to absorb the food. That is the Agni, another Agni, which playing the role, and food is absorbed fully. Every level the Agni required. So first Agni, which is Jatar Agni, which it's not working properly, it affect the rest of the Saptadhatu. So that's why if you get the diabetic, if you get even cold, your Agni is imbalanced. So your food would not be fully absorbed. Uncooked ras would not become cooked ras. So all the parts, so uncooked gonna absorbed in the ras, rakt, mamsa, meda, asti, majja, shukra, and so it caused the problem. When uncooked rust absorbed in the rakt, it's it called ama. It become ama. Remember ama? The toxin of the body absorbed in the rakt. Then mamsa, it become uncooked rust. It's not digested. It create ama. Then it absorbed by the rakt. Then mamsa. Then all the saptadhatu is affected, and then when it reached the shukra, your sexual energy is gonna disturb, and then to come out from the problems has become difficult. It means deeper level of the body the disease is formed, and then it's very difficult to to make these dhatu purify later on. So very much important, if you follow the rules, mitahar rules and regulation, you avoid the uncooked absorption, uncooked rus absorption. Kacha rus would not be absorbed because it fully cooked. Agni is Agni playing important role to fully absorb the cooked rust, and then correcting each and every part. So Right now, everybody's had the imbalance in the saptadhatu. If not, so we can prevent it by following, by understanding this concept of the saptadhatu, formation of the saptadhatu. This procedure play very important role because one disease, any disease, that's why if you go, if you have cold, you lose the appetite, it means don't eat that time. During the periods, don't eat much, so body fully, not, you're not giving much pressure to your body. So even, people when they get into the depression, they start overeating, and their agni is completely imbalanced, and then their whole saptadhatu become imbalanced, and then they, whenever you're sick, your sexual energy is not working even, so it's affect your sexual agni, energy, because the rest of the diseases are formed in that level because ahar fully not absorbed. So do you understand this concept of formation of saptadhatu and how bringing in the imbalance in this, the problem, the disease are occurred, and when it's reached to the deeper level, it's difficult to provide the treatment even in the yoga therapy. But yes, I have seen the miracles. So if we do certain, follow the Ayurvedic rules, regulation, practice the yoga, then you can reverse it. You can purify your saptadhatu as well. This concept is clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So yes, this is the aha ras rak mamsa med asti macha shukra saptadhatu. Now understand, after understanding this concept, now we're going to understand how, yoga therapy are utilizing it. So tomorrow onward, we're going to start taking the yoga therapy session. Yoga therapy, we take the disease, but not one by one. I'll include the dosha according disease, and then by doing it, you cover most of the disease. Okay, but yoga therapy basically consider, just understand that how we can provide the treatment. So yoga therapy basically work on the three aspect: shakti karma, and first is shakti karma, then second is chikitsa karma, then adhyatma karma. Write it down: yoga therapy, and the concept of the yoga therapy based on the three these things, three pillars. Shakti karma, I'll write it down for you. Shakti karma. Chikit Chikitsa karma. Adhyatma. Adhyatma karma. So yoga therapy talks about Shakti karma, Chikitsa karma, Adhyatma karma. What we mean by the Shakti karma? Have you written down?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Shakti karma basically means the people, who can practice the yoga therapy actually. So Even people who are want to improve their health, in order to make their muscles require the power. Shakti means power. Attaining the power, making the body looking for the strength, physical strength or mental strength. For anything, they can use the yoga therapy as a Shakti karma, providing the strength to their body, physical body, and psychological body. So, yoga therapy can be practiced, used for the Shakti karma. Also, yoga therapy can be used for Chikitsa karma. Chikitsa karma has the two part. First is the prevention, second for the prevention of the disease, second for the treatment. Two part: prevention for preventing the disease, for prevention for disease, for maintaining the health. One can practice the yoga therapy, utilize the yoga therapy, and prevent many diseases. Second, chikitsa, second part is treatment, giving the therapy, providing the cure, providing the treatment in order to come out from the problems. So people use yoga therapy basically, majorly, not preventing, but mostly when they get sick, they get problems, then they implement it. So this treatment purpose is more considered in the yoga therapy, and shakti karma and prevention the disease. Not people are taking seriously about it, but yes, also it's for everyone basically. Then come to the adhyatma karma. Now many group of the people, they are not looking for the strength or prevention or the treatment, but even for the adhyatma means for spiritual attainment. You can use the yoga therapy. You can come out from the spiritual obstacles by implementing the yoga therapy. Because when we talked about the diet, shat karma, cleansing practice, you're not cleansing physically or mentally, but actually you're purifying your spiritual level self as well. Because once your physical, mental is your concept, because even the small part, if you're practicing like asan you are doing, asan practice you are practicing, in that you are making yourself, your determination would be strong, and you go into the meditative state easily, and you can practice the meditation. It is adhyatma karma, spiritual goals. To attain the spiritual goals, you can practice the yoga therapy as well, adhyatma karma. So these are the three concepts of the yoga therapy. And anybody, I'm not saying any age group of the people can practice, because it's more safe, because it's individual approach, unlike the other therapy. And yoga therapy comprises everything. It comprises ayurveda, now naturopathy, homeopathy as well, and also yoga. Yes, yoga, all the part of the yoga we consider, because the yoga therapy, uh, the importance actually is what, any terms, any method we have to implement for to bring the health back, to find the cure, and to maintain or to prevent the disease, or maintaining the health forever. So this is, so we choose any method and comprises all the method together. We yoga therapy actually has the more broadened terms, because it's not only promoting just okay follow the ayurvedic rules, or no just follow the naturopathy, or just follow the allopathy. Even any times, if patient require the allopathic treatment, along with the allopathy we are giving the yoga therapy treatment. So we are not completely boycotting the other method, but along with other method, yoga therapy go well together, merge well together, and it's bring the 100% result and improve improve the outcomes and increase the result very quickly, and we get the result very quickly. I implemented on my mom as well. When she got the COVID, she in the third stage of the COVID, very critical condition, along with the allopathic treatment. She is going through all the treatment. I've given the therapy, yoga therapy treatment as well. Along with that, I'm not, it's not like boycotting completely the allopathic treatment. Along with that, I merged the yoga therapy, and the results are wonderful. And so it's go doesn't matter whatever treatment you are taking, you can just utilize the yoga therapy, and any medicine you are taking it's perfectly blend together and give you perfect result and quick result. So this is the purpose of the yoga therapy. And so it's because it's broader, its branches, and including every method, so it's more effective. And here one has to apply the common sense as well. We cannot completely dependent on one kind of method. We have to open now towards the other method as well. So it's not like just start believing in the yoga therapy and boycotting other things. No, along with every therapy, any other treatments, you can just practice the yoga treatment, yoga therapy, and get get the benefit, quick result, and maintain your health and prevent the disease. So tomorrow onward, we're gonna talk about the disease. So for till 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th is the Christmas. So 24th till we take the disease, and tomorrow from today even itself, I just gonna talk about a little bit the Vat disease. So tomorrow we're gonna talk about the Vat related problems. All the Vat related problems is basically arthritis, osteoporosis. Write it down. So tomorrow you can just do the little bits research on the read about the arthritis, osteoporosis, bone related problems, any bone related issues, rickets, deficiency of the vitamin D and C, and these issues. Okay. And especially the skeleton muscular related issues. So these diseases, especially arthritis and the osteoporosis, rickets, and bone cancer, these, just go through it little bit, do the little bit research. Tomorrow we talked about the diet, asin, and the um, meditation and shatkarma. So these issues and Vat related issues, majorly we're gonna cover it in tomorrow class. So any doubt you'll have, you understand the concept of yoga therapy as well. And yes, one more thing, the treatment is based 50-50%, 50% of the yoga therapist and 50% the person who is gonna practice. If person is not implementing yoga therapy, cannot, you know and that's why it's become the last. People understand this required the mind, strong determination of the patient. If they cannot practice the routine, the result is not completely come out, and that's the yoga therapy would not be get it's not become effective. So we just can help them, we can guide them, but ultimately they have to follow. Actually, we have to bring the complete change in their lifestyle. We are correcting it with the help of the routine. And if they are skipping any time that routine, it's make the treatment less effective. So it's required very strong determination. And that's why I get the patient from people who doesn't, it's become last. they're not choosing the first place, the yoga therapy. It's always become last when all the things they done and then nothing is curing them, then they choose the yoga therapy. I think it has to be first place, but yes, it requires very strong determination and then become last option because they have tried and now they don't have many options. So they have to follow the routine then in order to come out from their physical suffering, mental suffering. So this approach you have to understand. You doesn't become yoga therapist, but yes, from tomorrow onward, we understand the basic general guidance. If any student come to your class, how you can give advice to them related to the diet, related to the asana practice, how you can modify the asana for them, this through this way. But anytime you feel, so you can contact me later on if any problem is very much critical. So I'm ready to help, give my helping hand to you. Okay, so this is very much clear to everyone.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
ma'am.
So any doubt till here?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay, so let's end the session with one time Om and Shanti. Take a deep, prolonged, slow inhalation, deep, prolonged, slow exhalation. Inhale for the one time Om. Take a deep breath. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Feel the vibration, feel the sensation. Join your both palm, place on your eyes. Now, very slowly while blinking, looking at your palm, very slowly open up your eyes and say Om Shanti, Om Shanti to all.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, guys, in meditation class, we're gonna repeat the yesterday, the previous practice. So if you want to join, you can come. Previous practice we're gonna continue. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Sure.
Thank you.